All right, this is Chaotic Cryptos, where we defy tyranny. Here's what we got going on. We're still playing around, trying to test and break out of this 25K range. We're still in this sort of ascending triangle pattern, so it's not invalidated. There's still a good chance we could break above it. But I have a sneaking feeling that we're going to get a heavy rejection. It's just a feeling. I mean, if we do get another run up, it's probably going to be the last before we get a good retest of something. It's just starting to look kind of BART patterning, kind of like a BART pattern, and those tend to, those tend to be dramatic falls back down to support, something like a drop. Yeah, I mean, so we come down here, we break through it. It'll be probably a violent drop to the 0.5, more than likely 0.618. But it probably initially to the 0.5 right there. I could see that happening. I've seen it happen many times when there's low volume, and we are getting a decreasing volume. And we're talking about Bitcoin right now, but that does dictate the entire market. So if Bitcoin goes down, most likely everything else will go down pretty hard as well. So, with that said, what could happen? We drop down to 0.5, come back up, retest 0.3. Well, maybe we come up to here and then fall back down and go down to the 0.618, something like that, and then kind of back track to where we were, But it's just it would be a healthy consolidation, and that would take us into March, which I think April and May. I think April will be really bullish. May would probably be pretty bullish, and then maybe June, July, August will be kind of a lull again. But I think something like this is very likely to happen right now because there's not a whole lot of volume. We're seeing descending volume. It's just not very great, right? It's looking for a breakout. We have bearish divergence. Just looking at this, we've been making higher highs, below lows on the SRI. That's very the RSI. That's very it's just not looking so great. But on the other side, I mean, I did say yesterday that we could be breaking up. I just would have hoped that would have happened today and not been lingering around. And I just have a feeling. There's also a lot of people are talking about just the negative. I'm just getting a lot of negative vibes everywhere, and I just think that might translate into a real move at some point. And it would be healthy. It would be healthy to come back down here. Then it could be even worse. It could come all the way down to 18 to 19K. And again, that would be the best thing. And everyone's probably gonna hate me for saying it. So the daily RSI is turning down. That's not the greatest. That's the stochastic RSI. It's a faster moving average. And we're getting across. We did get across. We could cross back down. It doesn't mean anything on the weekly. But if you look at the weekly, I mean, the volume has been going down pretty steadily. So I'm just thinking we're going to get a pullback. So I'm kind of positioned. I exited a lot of my, not exited them, but I took a lot of profits on my long positions, and I'm kind of positioned to where over the next month I can buy things at a lower price, and it would be quite the positive thing. And we also might be getting some negative news with tax season. People might be needing their money for taxes, and that could put pressure on the markets, both stocks and crypto. So I just see it. I just see a pullback. I just see it. I just do. And it's hard for me not to see it. And also, if you look at the previous market cycles, we'll go down to. So this was the 2014-2015 market cycle, which is a lot of people are comparing this cycle to that. And that this would be kind of like where we are right now in this consolidation, where everyone's like, oh, we're going to be bullish, so I'm going to go back up now. Then we fall down again, right back to the same line. But also, we could be kind of in here, where we just go sideways for a good while. I think it's okay, either one. Let's take a look at it, just sort of look at what this is like. Yeah, it's just hard to say. But I'm ready for a drop, so just be ready for anything. But I'm not like exiting my position and saying like, if we get any drops, I'm going to be buying more. So that's me. Crypto Fear and Greed, I think, I went to 58. And we got some crazy runners. Block stacks, I was talking about it yesterday, and it made a crazy run. Filecoin still running like crazy. Actually, I might take some profits on that now that I think about it. Block stacks, I did take a little profit, put it into Bitcoin, right? Yeah, VE changes went crazy as well. Interesting. I just feel like we're in a bull market. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. And a lot of this, too, I've been watching a lot of people, and a lot of it's because the Asian markets are opening, and Asia is very bullish right now. And they've been really getting into crypto and blockchain technology, and being that those economies are opening up, it's kind of kickstarting the market. It's like, the West is kind of all confused and still trying to figure out what's happening, but Asian markets are starting to get bullish. So that's just interesting, very interesting to me. Just looking at which coins have really been. Filecoin, I need to take some profits on that. Polygon, God, I had so much Polygon on Celsius, I really want it back. Let's take a look at, real quick. I really like looking at the leverage indicator. Oh, let's see, we're still at the almost 8 billion mark. It's possible that we get a pullback pretty soon. Fear and greed is really high. I mean, like, in comparison to where things have been, the fear and greed it's too high. We're getting into a really toppy area, and I think a flush out is coming, but the sooner the better. That's what I truly think. Probably have a big red candle coming in pretty soon. Sorry, don't mean to be the bearer of the bad news. I could be wrong. We get another shot back up to 28K, 27, 28K. But I think that would be it too. I mean, the only thing that I really think, I've already talked about this. I mean, I'm still bullish on it. It's just like the time frame as to when things are going to happen. So, I mean, again, like, we have no resistance up here, so we could just pop up here and then come back down. It's just, I think we're going to come back down first and then come up. I'm trying to still figure out how to draw on this thing. This is Crypto Watch. I'm not as familiar with it. I mainly use TradingView, which that basic package is free. So that's what I have learned on. Extrapolate by default. I just don't know. Manual. I'm still trying to figure this out. Array, regression band, free line. It doesn't seem to be working. But I guess the tone of this video is, I just want to caution. I'm just seeing things on the charts. I'm having feelings that things are going to pull back. That's where my head's at. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly's pulling down, so we'll at least probably get another retest of this upper trend line. If I'm wrong, everything's pulling down. And it just looks like too obvious of a ascending triangle. But again, if we break up above it, it's going to be great. That's wonderful. It's just at some point we're gonna pull back. So be ready for that. That's it for me today. Check back in tomorrow. Keep calm, hodl on. Peace.